Banks are literally paying you to open an account, and some people are making thousands just by playing the game. It's true, in 2024, the average bank sign-up promotion topped $400, and a few determined churners have even earned over $10,000 in a single year hopping between bank bonuses. One couple reported on Reddit that they opened accounts at 29 different banks and made $13,000 from bonuses in 12 months. Sounds crazy, right? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on bank account bonus churning, a little-known side hustle where banks' marketing money becomes your extra income. So if you've ever tossed aside those $300 free for opening an account mailers, you might want to grab a coffee and stick around. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what bank bonus churning is, how much you can realistically earn, what the current best offers are as of 2025, and step by step how to get started. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and the info I share here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research or chat with a professional before making any big financial decisions. Now, ready to make some free money? Let's go.
Welcome to your Money on Easy mode with Damien.
What if your bank actually wanted to give you $300 and all you had to do was open an account and move your paycheck? No catch, no scam, just a marketing strategy that's quietly making everyday people thousands of dollars per year. Bank account bonus churning is the practice of repeatedly opening new bank accounts just to collect their sign-up bonuses. Then, moving on once you've snagged the cash reward. Think of it as hit and run banking in a legal, above-board way. Here's how it works in a nutshell. Banks want new customers, so they'll offer a juicy bonus, often $200 to $500, sometimes even more, if you open a checking or savings account and meet a few simple conditions. The churner's trick is to open the account, complete the requirements, grab the bonus, and then rinse and repeat with another bank. If you do it right, you can rack up hundreds or thousands of dollars in these bonuses over time with relatively little effort. Why on earth would a bank offer a bonus to open an account? It all comes down to customer acquisition. Banks know that once you've signed up, you might stick around for years, bringing them profit through balances, fees, or future products. They're essentially investing in buying your loyalty. In a competitive environment, especially when high-yield savings accounts are paying over 4% interest elsewhere, banks have to work harder to attract deposits into low-interest checking accounts. So a cash bonus is a quick way to grab your attention. According to the Wall Street Journal, big banks like Wells Fargo and Bank of America admit that these promotions have successfully helped them bring in new deposits and customers. So banks offer the bonus, hoping you'll love the account and stay, or simply forget to leave. And many customers do stick with the new bank, making the bonus a worthwhile investment for the bank. But for those of us who are willing to hop around, that upfront incentive can be lucrative. In short, banks offer free money because it makes business sense for them. And if you're strategic, you can make it pay off for you too. Hey, if you're finding this interesting, please make sure to follow or subscribe for more practical money hacks just like this one. You could make up to $1,800 this year just by opening a few bank accounts. And some power users are pulling in over $10,000 annually. No, this is not a scam. This is bank bonus churning done right. So let's get down to it. How much real money are we talking about? Well, the answer is that it ranges from a nice bit of side cash to a serious chunk of change, depending on your dedication. Most bank sign-up bonuses fall in roughly the $150 to $500 range for checking accounts, with some smaller ones around $100 and a few outliers even higher. In 2024, the average checking account promotion was just over $400, up from $300 a couple years prior. So banks have been upping the ante. Let's do a little example math. Say you snag a $300 bonus every other month. Over a year, that's 6 bonuses times $300 each, which is $1,800 in your pocket. Not bad for essentially just moving your money around. Now, if you got really ambitious and managed one bonus offer each month at an average of $250 to $300 each, you could pull in on the order of $3,000 to $3,600 in 1 year. Some offers are smaller, some are bigger, but you can see the potential. Plenty of casual churners treat this as a low-effort side hustle and make a few hundred to a few thousand per year. One man cited in Money magazine earned about $7,000 over 5 years just picking up bank bonuses here and there. That averages to $1,400 a year, basically a free extra paycheck every year for minimal work, which he calls a successful side hobby. The blogger Budgets Are Sexy and his wife opened 9 accounts in 1 year and made $2,200 in cash rewards. That took them maybe 10 to 20 hours total of effort spread across the year. Not a huge haul, but hey, $2,200 for 15 hours of work is an effective rate of over $140 per hour. Now, on the flip side, there are power users who push this strategy to the max. I mentioned one report of a couple who earned $13,000 in 1 year by tag teaming 29 new accounts. Similarly, a personal finance writer on Medium shared that he opened dozens of accounts and cleared $13,000 in 2023 alone. Now, these cases are outliers, but they prove that it's possible to earn 5 figures if you go after nearly every offer under the sun. Realistically, for most people with full-time jobs and limited free time, a more moderate approach, say a few bonuses each year, can yield an extra $1,000 to $3,000 annually. Now that's real money. Think a vacation fund, extra student loan payments, or padding your emergency fund, earned just by shuffling your direct deposit around. And remember, these bonuses are cash, not points or credits, so it's money you can use for anything. Last year, my wife and I made over $3,500 by opening 9 checking accounts. Now, before you start dreaming of quitting your job to become a full-time bank bonus bounty hunter, we need to cover how to do this properly. The key is being organized and strategic so that the money you earn isn't eaten up by fees or forgotten requirements. So let's look at current offers out there and then walk through a simple game plan. And quick question, if someone handed you $10,000 right now, would you know exactly what to do with it? Honestly, most people don't, and that uncertainty, well, that can cost you big time. So that's why I created something free just for you. Yes, Free. And that is my Easy Mode Money Ladder. The Easy Mode Money Ladder is a simple step-by-step guide to help you figure out exactly what to do with your money and when. This is not a boring budget worksheet. This is a no fluff guide that tells you exactly when to build your emergency fund, how much to put in it, the best way to crush your debt, and the steps you need to take, which aren't that complicated, to start growing real long-term wealth. All of this one simple step at a time. No matter where you are in your money journey, this guide is for you. It will help you plan your next money move with confidence. And did I mention that it's free? Yep, totally free and will always be free. If you want this guide, and I think you should, then go to my show notes and click on the link to my Stan store. That's simply my internet storefront where I give away this guide for free. Download it, follow it, and let's put your money on easy mode. Now, back to the show. Any list of current bonus offers will be outdated as soon as I release this episode, so take these as examples of the kinds of offers that are out there, not what you will actually find when you get started. So, as of July 2025, there are some pretty generous bank promotions on the table. Big banks and online banks are competing for new customers, so we have a buffet of offers to choose from. Here's a quick rundown of some current sign-up bonuses from major banks. Number 1, Chase Total Checking, a $300 bonus with a modest direct deposit requirement. This is a popular offer from Chase for new checking customers. Last year, Chase had a $900 bonus for signing up for both a checking and savings account that my wife and I snagged. Next up, Bank of America Advantage Banking, another $300 bonus for opening a new checking account. This is a solid offer from one of the monster mega banks. Third on my list is Wells Fargo Everyday Checking, $325 bonus. Wells Fargo's current promotion for new checking customers is a nice chunk of change, but in my opinion, stay away from this one. Wells Fargo is a super sketchy bank. If you don't believe me, just Google Wells Fargo scandal and enjoy the many, many news articles. All right, last one on my list of examples to look out for is the Citi checking account with a direct deposit requirement. $325 bonus. Citibank is offering this for eligible new customers. This is another one that my wife and I grabbed last year. And this list goes on and on. These are just highlights or examples. NerdWallet and Doctor of Credit are my favorite places to go online to learn about current offers. Many smaller regional banks and credit unions also run promotions, and there are even separate bonuses for business checking accounts. For example, Chase was offering $500 for new business accounts. So check out the mega banks, online-only banks, local credit unions, and pay attention to checking accounts, savings accounts, and business checking accounts. Common requirements for these bonuses usually include things like making a direct deposit of a certain amount. For example, receive $500 in direct deposits within 60 days. Keeping the account open for a minimum time, often at least 90 days, but it varies, or doing a few debit card transactions. Nearly all are for new customers only, often meaning that you can't have had an account at that bank recently within the past 12 or 24 months to qualify. And some are limited by region if the bank doesn't operate nationwide. The good news is these deals change and refresh frequently, so there's almost always an opportunity on the horizon. So let's assume that you've spotted a bonus that appeals to you. How do you actually churn bank bonuses successfully? Let's walk through a simple, beginner-friendly game plan. Earning your first $300 bank bonus is easier than you think, as long as you follow a simple plan and stay organized. A basic spreadsheet and a little attention to detail can turn this into one of the easiest side hustles out there. And if you're new to this, don't worry. Bank bonus churning can be done in a very straightforward way. The key is to stay organized and follow the rules for each offer. So here's a beginner-friendly step-by-step guide to earning your first bank bonus. Step 1 is to pick a suitable bonus offer. Start by choosing one bonus that looks attractive and achievable for you. Ideally, pick a bank that you wouldn't mind trying with a few requirements that you can meet. For example, a $300 bonus for setting up $500 in direct deposits is a great first choice. Make sure that you're eligible, that you meet the new customer requirements, that you're in the right state, etc. And here's a pro tip. Use a reputable website or the bank's own site to verify the offer details and the promo code, if there are any. Don't just jump on an unknown email or a mailer without confirming it's legit on the bank's website. Step number 2 is to read the fine print. This step is crucial. Carefully read the offer's terms and conditions. Note down exactly what you must do to get the bonus, the minimum direct deposit amount, and what counts. Usually payroll or government payments count. Some banks also accept ACH transfers from another bank as a direct deposit, but this varies. Any promo codes that you need to enter, the deadline to meet the requirements, for example, 60 days of account opening, and any requirements to keep the account open for a certain period. Also check for fees. Most bonus accounts are basic checking accounts that might have a monthly fee unless you meet certain criteria, like direct deposits or minimum balances. So know what those fee waiver requirements are so you can avoid paying the fees. Essentially, make a short list of, to get my bonus, I need to do A, B, and C by a certain date to avoid certain fees. The next step is to make a plan on how to meet the requirements. Before you even open the account, figure out how you'll actually fulfill the bonus conditions. If it requires direct deposits, decide if you'll redirect your paycheck or transfer from another bank, and ensure that it will count. Many employers let you split your paycheck to multiple accounts. You could, say, send a portion of your pay to this new account until you hit the required amount. If you can't do that, you might manually move money in from another bank. Some banks consider an ACH push from, say, your Ally or PayPal account as a direct deposit, but your mileage may vary. Check online forums or the comments section of Doctor of Credit for data points about what counts for each bank. For a requirement like make 10 debit card purchases or pay one bill with online pay, be ready to do those. Mark your calendar with any deadlines, for example, the 60-day or 90-day mark after opening. Also plan to maintain any minimum balance needed to avoid fees while you are completing the bonus steps. Now, with all that preparation in place, go ahead and open the account. Open your new account through the required channel. This could be online with the promo code link or in branch as specified. When you apply, enter any promo code or select the offer if prompted. Double check that the bonus offer is attached to your application. Many banks will show a confirmation of the bonus terms either during sign-up or in a welcome email. Then fund the account with an initial deposit if required. Some banks might require an opening deposit like $25 or $100, which usually doesn't count towards the bonus, but it is needed to open. This whole process typically takes about 10 to 15 minutes online for most banks. And here's some other good news. Opening a bank account usually does not involve a hard credit check. So it shouldn't ding your credit score the way a credit card application might. You might see a soft inquiry, or the bank might use check systems, more on that later. But you're not taking on debt, you're just depositing your money. After opening the account, complete the required actions to earn your bonus as soon as possible. Now that your account's open, immediately set in motion the steps to earn the bonus. If it's direct deposit, arrange that with your employer for your next paycheck or two. If it's a deposit of a lump sum or maintaining a balance, transfer the money in. Essentially do exactly what the terms ask as soon as you can. That way you won't forget or miss the deadline. This could be as simple as logging into your payroll portal and updating your direct deposit to the new account and switching it back later once the bonus is secured. Many offers only require 1 or 2 pay cycles worth of deposits. So for example, a typical deal might be direct deposits totaling $1,000 within 60 days. If you get paid, say, $2,000 a month, you can send half of one paycheck and half of the next into the new account, and you're done. If the requirement is making a certain number of debit card transactions, go swipe that debit card for your next 10 cups of coffee, or split your grocery shopping into a few smaller transactions. You get the idea. Don't procrastinate. Give the bank no excuse to deny your bonus. After you met the requirements, verify and enjoy your bonus. Banks usually pay out the bonus after you meet the requirements, often within a few days to a few weeks. In many cases, you may see the credit in your account on the next monthly statement cycle, or say 30 days after you've completed the last step. Keep an eye on your account. You could set up online banking if you haven't, and watch for that sweet line item like customer bonus, credit, $300. It's a great feeling seeing free cash show up. Once it posts, consider screenshotting or noting the date for your records. At this point, the money is yours to use or withdraw as you like. After earning the bonus, make sure you avoid any fees going forward. If the account has no monthly fee, or you've been meeting the waiver requirements, then you're fine. But if, for example, you only set up direct deposits to get the bonus, and now that you plan to stop those deposits, check what the account's fee policy is. You might need to maintain a minimum balance or convert the account to a no-fee version, if available, to avoid charges. Many churners choose to close the account once the bonus is secured, especially if it's not an account they actually need. This is generally allowed. Most banks only stipulate that the account must be open when the bonus is paid, and maybe that you haven't closed it immediately after. Very few banks will claw back the bonus if you close it within, say, 6 months, and this will probably be in the fine print of the application. To play it safe, keep the account open for a few months if there's no fee, or close it sooner if you've ensured there's no clawback policy for your bonus. Closing an account usually just requires contacting the bank or submitting a closure request online through a chat. Before closing, zero out or transfer your remaining balance and ensure any pending transactions are cleared. Here's a pro tip. Download your statements or transaction history for proof, just in case you need to reference it for tax or bonus verification. And the final step, keep records and rinse and repeat if desired. Congrats, you churned your first bank bonus. Now, if you plan to do more, it's smart to keep a simple spreadsheet or notebook of what account you opened, the bonus amount, the date you opened it, the date you received the bonus, and the date you closed it or that you plan to close it. Also note any waiting period if you might want to return to that bank's bonus later. For example, note something like Citibank got $300 in 2023 and eligible to get another bonus until 2024. This record will help you avoid accidentally reopening an account too soon and forgetting a requirement. So from here, you can repeat the process with another bank's offer whenever you're ready using the same playbook. Many people do a few per year, timing them so that they're not juggling too many at once. You might always have one bonus in progress and another one on deck. Are you still making minimum payments and getting nowhere on your pile of debt? Let's change that. If your credit card balance feels like a boss fight that you just can't win, well, I made something for you. It's called the Easy Mode Guide to Destroy Your Debt, and it gives you the exact plan to break free. In this 23-page guide, we'll bust through common myths, learn step-by-step strategies, and you'll discover how to pay off your debt faster, without shame, overwhelm, or giving up everything that you enjoy. Whether you're into the snowball method, the avalanche method, or have no idea what either of those mean, this guide is for you. If you're ready to finally start paying down your debt, then this guide speaks plain English and delivers results. It's just $19.99 and it's available in my storefront. If you click the link down below to enter my stand store, you'll see a big green button to purchase the guide. Please don't let another month slip by with no progress. Hit pause on this video, scroll down to the show notes, and click the link to download this guide. Now back to the show. So that's it. Not so hard, right? The first one takes a bit of learning, but after that you'll find it's mostly copy and paste with different banks' names and promo amounts. Remember, start with one and see how it goes. You'll get a feel for whether chasing bank bonuses is worth your time after doing just a single account. If it feels like a hassle, no need to continue. But if you enjoy that quick $300, you can step it up from there. So there you have it, bank account bonus churning in all its glory. We covered what it is, turning bank marketing budgets into personal profit, why banks do it to win your business long term, even if they have to bribe you up front, and how it can potentially line your pockets with a nice stream of extra cash. We ran the numbers. Even a casual strategy could bring in an extra $1,000 or more per year, and the truly dedicated can push that figure much higher. We listed real examples of current bank offers and showed you a step-by-step roadmap to snag your first bonus. The key takeaway from today: free money from banks is real, and with a bit of planning and organization, you can claim some of it. Banks are fighting for customers, so take advantage of it if it fits your life. Even if you just do one bonus ever, that's a couple $100 for maybe an hour of total work. Not too shabby. Now, a quick reality check as we wrap up. Churning bank bonuses is a great side strategy, but it's not a substitute for the fundamentals of financial health. Make sure any money you move around for bonuses is money you're not depending on for bills or emergencies in the short term. And do not neglect things like maintaining a budget or building real savings just to chase these promos. Think of this as a fun, profitable hobby, one that can supplement your income, but is not a get-rich-quick scheme, because it isn't that quick. It's slow and methodical. If this episode gave you ideas, pick one offer and go for it this month. And be sure to follow or subscribe, because in the next episode, I'm diving into the risks of churning, how to avoid getting burned, and advanced strategies for those who are ready to go bigger. It's everything you need to churn safely and earn even more. So hit that follow. Let's keep putting your money on easy mode. See ya.
Thanks for listening to Your Money on Easy Mode. If you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe and share it with a friend.